What's going on, everybody? Welcome in 5 Minutes with Sean, maybe 10. Did we have fun with Jay Rosenthal? I told you guys he was an excellent entrepreneur, one that you should follow in, obviously, for me, a very passion-based business. Today, I want to talk to you about why I have a favorite gas station. Is it the employees? No, it is not. Is it the gas? Premium unleaded. Don't care. Is it its cleanliness? No, it is a gas station. Is it the ease of access to my home? A little bit. This happens to be totally convenient. That isn't necessarily why. It is because the speed of transaction. It's got one of the deals now recently been upgraded to them card slappers. So I walk up, slap the credit card, grab the pump, begin the fuel, and I'm done. Like a NASCAR pit stop. I am out of this place. 4 minutes, park on the end pump, boom, pew, see ya. Out of here. The one thing I don't ever look at there, the price of the gas. You know why? Because I don't care. Okay, Dad, I love you, but I'm not your kid in that way. I don't drive places for 20 cents. I don't care. Speed to transact, my friends. That's what I'm here for. I have a favorite sushi place, a carryout place. Haven't been inside of it for almost 3 years. Do you know why? Because the speed of transaction over the phone to the front door back to my house is exactly what I am looking for. It's going to take 20 minutes for them to get the order ready. I live 18 minutes away. Boom. That's how it works. Speed of transaction. I know it's going to happen. Shit, I could even prepay online, but you know what? They want me to pay them a premium to pay online. So that's where I kind of, because I'm okay. The speed that we transact at still works for me because when I walk in, they're just about putting the staples on my bag as I'm handing the credit card to the young man to check me out to roll back home. Okay? So I bring up those two examples. A third example of this was out with the wife at the Home Depot. Went to the self-checkout line. Now, I like self-checkout for speed to transact, but I did make the joke that having been through there, not talked to an associate at any point through our journey, doing our shopping plus our checking out, I made the joke that I feel like we should get the employee discount. You know what I mean? Because I'm here doing the work. I'm finding the right aisles. I'm checking myself out. I feel like I should be getting a little bit of a kickback for that. Now, girl at Home Depot, she didn't think it was funny, and I get that. But I did. I thought it was funny. I thought it was well worth the time because, again, the speed to transact is all there. Again, what do these all have in common? Brick and mortar establishments. That's why I bring them to your reference point. I don't want to hear about the Amazons and the metaverses here, folks. I'm going to talk to you about where you go in your real life and how you really transact with people and things in your way. That is what I'm talking to you about. That is what's most important to me today. All right? Speed to transaction. So it's also why part of the reason I like to sit at the front of the plane. Speed to transact, in, out. It's why I have TSA PCheck. In, out, done. Folks, I don't want to go to the gas station. I don't want to go to TSA PCheck through airports, but they are required to go and do things that I want to do. So as long as we can get them done fucking quickly and efficiently, same reason I'm switching dentists. My dentist used to be fast and efficient. Now they are laborious and take forever. They must be moved on from. I do not want to waste time with tasks that should take nothing to complete. And I'm sorry, at this point in my life, having done a mortgage online and taken 12 minutes, I feel the same about buying cars. And it came up recently in a discussion. Jeff Hayes, good dude, online, he asked the question of who started this customer seeing the invoice thing. And I jokingly raised my hand and took responsibility for an industry. 1998, 1999, I was doing this because I was paid on a unit bonus, which means I had to sell as many units as possible. But if it was going to take me 8 hours to go through your bullshit way of selling cars, I was never going to get there. If it went 4 hours, I was never going to get there. It needed to be 2 hours or less per transaction. So every time I would bust people to say, look, I'm not going to go back and forth with the customer. I would work the desk, yes. I would work the desk as hard as I would work the customer because the desk didn't understand why the speed of transaction needed to be faster. How can you hold people to standards of selling cars doing this, that, or the other thing if you don't do everything as quickly as they can? 6 and 8 hour car deals are ridiculous. Not only for the consumer, mainly for the consumer, but for your fucking salespeople. Especially your good ones. Why would you want your good ones tied up for 4 hours? I want them there for an hour. And I want it done. That's what I started doing. That's why I introduced the invoice, not as a way to devalue the process and make things less gross. Who gives a shit? Now gross is all there is. But then that's not how it was. It was a unit game. So we can make some gross and keep moving units. That was the mentality I've had since I began in this industry. Speed of transaction. We changed the game in my Colorado stores when we turned our Subaru store into fucking Domino's. We said you get to our dealership in 1 hour. We will have you out of our dealership with your new Subi on the way. Or we'll even come to your home, complete the transaction in less than 1 hour in your living room. 2005, people. Make me feel like a fortune teller when I talk about this shit out loud, but it's just, it seems so common sense driven to me to be able to do things as quickly as possible on whatever terms are necessary to do so. So before you go worrying about the next piece of tech or the next whatever you think is going to save your car deals, make things better, go look at the speed to transact with your business. I'm past car dealers at that moment, right? I want everybody to look at the speed of transaction, okay? That's what I want you to do. Because if the speed of transaction is at all, has hiccups or slowdowns or speed bumps, remove it. Get the transaction speed to be as quickly as possible. That's what I believe is what people want. They want things to happen as quickly as possible so they can get back to the things that really matter to them in life, which over the last 2 years, that appreciation's probably shifted quite a bit. So, let's do it, folks. Let's all be better. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to another great week of communication, conversation, and we'll see you all again next week.